We're making bracelets and stuff. I bought 1 billion new beads. Hi there, Lily. Welcome. Welcome. How's your day? Welcome. How are you? I am, right now, I'm going through, I bought 1 billion new beads. I probably shouldn't have, because I already have 1 billion beads, but today I bought 1 million more beads. And I gotta put them away so we can craft a little bit today. I'm planning on making some, like, candy bracelets and things. I feel like I normally do candy bracelets whenever we do craft streams. Sometimes I'll do resin, but I mainly do candy bracelets, and I bought a bunch of new beads. Well, really, hi there, Jimmy, how are you? Welcome. Riyo, welcome. Official Riyo, welcome. How are you today? Yeah, so I bought some new beads, but the beads that I bought, okay, I haven't been finding a lot of really good, like, beads that I like lately, like, all for sale individually, so I've been buying kids jewelry, kids necklaces, and I've been breaking them apart like an absolute monster. Hi there, Ruby. How are you? You know, I instantly recognized you whenever you came in before your name even popped up because I saw your little stuffed toy. How are you today? But yeah, so before we actually start crafting, I gotta put away some new beads. I had to get a new box today. Real Mama and I went craft shopping. We went to Joann's because all the Joann's are about to, like, close forever. I know the one by me is closing on Monday, but some of them might be open a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Maybe they all close on the same day. I have no idea. But right now everything is like, like 70 to 90% off. Real Mama and I went to the craft store and we bought, what was the total? Okay, so we bought technically like $320 worth of things, right? Scary. Big number, but we only got all of our stuff for like $65. Can you believe? Rio only bought, for myself, I only bought 2 rolls of vinyl, and then also I got a present for someone. That's all I got. That's all that I got. But Rio Mama bought a lot of presents for people too. She totally scored out on that one. Hi there, Sharky. How are you? Hi there, Damamos. How are you? How's your day going so far? How's everyone? Finished grocery shopping? I need a grocery shop. I have this deal on Uber right now that it's, guys, I don't know if you guys ever use Uber to, like, get groceries, but they keep giving me this Discord, oh my god, Discord, I'm hella at that. No, they keep giving me this discount on Uber Eats where they'll send me a 40%, no, it's not that. It's a 60% off of your groceries coupon, and it's like 60% off of an order $40 or more. That's kind of fire. That you can get a lot of groceries in that. Now, at least for Rio, because I'm like one person, you know. So I'm gonna take advantage of that one soon. And maybe then I'll have some proper groceries in Ryo's house. Yeah. Hi there, Nana. How are you today, Rio? Hi there, Misaki. Welcome. How are you? It's nice to see you. Yeah, right now we're cutting apart children's bracelets and necklaces. There is this one. I went to, there's like a what is it? It's kind of like a dollar store. It's like a girly pop dollar store. It's called like Miss A or something. There's one kind of by Ryo, and they have a lot of like kids jewelry there. So I like to cut open their kids jewelry and yoink the beads off of it. They had these really cute sets recently, of these, like, bunny beads, and I really like using these bunny beads. It's like a little, like, bunny head and, like, 2 little cute, like, ears on them, and they used to have them as, like, the individuals that you could, buy them, like, because they also sell beads at the store, but at the one that I went, they didn't actually have any, like, beads left. I don't know, maybe they're trying to, like, ease out of owning bead section. I don't know, maybe, hopefully not. I like their little bead section. But in the kids jewelry, they used to have a bunch of bunny shaped beads, and they don't have them anymore, but they're using them for their, like, kids jewelry. So I bought 1 billion of necklaces, and I'm just cutting them all open. I got a new case today when I was out and about. so we can organize everything. I got some more bunnies, some more bunny heads. It was a lot of money to spend for just, like, honestly, a couple of the bunny heads, but I'm kind of desperate because I haven't had them in a really long time. You have to herd them now? No, exactly. No, exactly. They had so many. They had so many of them. I left, like, 1 or 2 for the kiddos. Okay. Okay, for me. A grocery card to get discount. That sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. I don't have something like that. How nice of you. Well, yeah. Just a couple though. Just a couple. I did grab these flower ones too though, because I've never seen this type of flower bead before. And if I'm being honest, I think I did grab all of those. Screw the kids. Those are for me. Those are for me. Yeah. But today I bought a bunch of beads too. So it's bead day. It's bead day. We gotta put everything away first. Cause I got too many. I got too many. You can't win them all. Exactly. No, they'll restock. They'll restock. The kids, if they wanted it so bad, if they wanted it so bad, they should have gotten it before. Can assigning myself a plushie. I'm a bunny plush. Not biased. Do you have bones in you? Do you think that any of those plushies had bones in them? Just a question. Just a question. Just plain curiosity. It was cool though. They had a couple like glass bead things at the little dollar store too. So I got some really cute ones of that too. We got some pink ones. And also, yeah, what else? There was a blue variant. Yeah. You can't win them all. That's very true. If I was a plushie, I personally wouldn't have bones. So you're not like a humanized plush. Do you guys think that there are plushies with bones though? Surely people have put like Skeletors inside of plushies, yeah? Surely. No, but I respect it. Oh, do you guys want to know something crazy? So we were looking at like vintage plushies and stuff yesterday, like all the time, right? So like a bendable plush. Yeah. Something like that, maybe. But what was I gonna say? Ooh, yesterday, because we were looking at like vintage plushies and stuff, I had bead in the other compartment. I was looking at vintage plushies and stuff. I'm too close to FNAF. No, but those are mechanical suits that clamp onto you and kill you from the inside. Those are different. Those what are they called? Spring traps? No, those got spring traps in them. It's different. You have to understand. What the hell was I saying? Okay. So whenever we were looking at vintage plushies and stuff, I wondered if I could find a selling version, a listing. Hi there, Belle, welcome! I was seeing if I could find a listing of, you guys know that I think I've mentioned before I have a stuffed animal that is a seal, and he's my favorite stuffed animal of all time, and he's my best friend. His name is Mr. Cuggles. He is fire, okay? He's the best. So I was curious because I've had him since I was like a little kid. I was curious if I could find like any listings of him, and I did. And I had no idea that he looked the way that he does. Or like that he did, Because he was so fluffy. And mine is not fluffy anymore because I've loved him for so long and I've had him for so long. I thought that the texture that he is right now was his texture forever. But I guess it's not. But I did find him. I found him. So I might buy one and might put it in like a glass container. as a house in the vault. The Riyo vault. Yeah, something like that. But the person has 2 of them, which I think is so shocking because I thought that he was only like a claw machine type plush, so I never thought that I would ever see like a fresh one ever again. Vintage plushies could be haunted. That's true. It's very possible. That's very possible. You should get them, both of them. They're kind of expensive, honestly. I mean, I'd pay any price. For my little dude, but just to have in a glass container. But they're friends. Yeah, see, that's exactly the thing. I wouldn't want to get. I wouldn't. So there's 2 of them in the listing. I wouldn't want to separate them because they are friends. Okay, I overfilled one of the containers, so we gotta scoot it over. Oh no. What have you guys been up to today, though? All I did was I woke up early, and I went craft shopping, and I grabbed a quick quick bite of lunch. Quick bite of lunch. AKA a Happy Meal. And what else? What else did I do? I think that's all. I think I just went craft shopping today. It was very fun. Very fun. Very, very fun. Got too much things, I think, though. No, never enough. Never enough craft. Getting ready for a beach outing tomorrow. On the beach! That sounds so nice! That's so nice! And I hope it's not too hot, though. I hope that you have sunscreen. I got a sunburn not too long ago. But I haven't had a sunburn since I was like a kid. You know, because Riyo doesn't go outside. We know that. Aw. I literally was just talking about how I was outside all day. No, no, I haven't. I don't go, like, in, what, direct sunlight a lot. If I feel like it sucks up my energy, like I'm a vampire or something, you know? So it's, Riyo, you're gonna be my podcast while I shower? Oh my god, wait, can I describe it? Can I pretend to be the water? Can I, like, LARP as the water or something? Live in a tropical area? I'm cooked and deep fried. No, Jimmy, that sucks! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully, is it like a humid area? Well, no, tropical. What's the difference between, like, what's the difference between, what's a humid place versus, like, a tropical? Are those the same? The hot and wet weather. The weather when it's hot and wet, or is it dry? Is tropical wet, or is tropical dry? I would assume wet. A wet heat? That feels almost worse than a dry heat. I guess because I live in, like, a wet heat area, I don't really experience... Isn't tropical humid? I'm stupid. Probably. That feels like it would make the most sense. I guess then I'm in a tropical place, too. I've never really experienced, like, a dry heat. I feel like I would like that better, but I think that I'm only thinking that because I'm currently not in, like, a dry heat area. On Nana Island, there's wet season and dry season. Hey, you get both seasons? I'm jealous! 48 degrees Fahrenheit today is jealous behavior from me. I wish that it was that cold. I wish that it was that cold. In Riyo Land, it's, what? Like 93 degrees Fahrenheit? What's that in Celsius? What's that in everyone else degree terms? I don't know. Oh yeah, I missed so many beads. They were hiding on my leg. Okay, we gotta put those away. Okay. I have a handful of other tiny beads that are not the correct. Yeah, they gotta go somewhere. Okay, I'm just gonna toss them in that thing. There we go. Okay. Alright, now I bought some other beads that it's like a restock. I'm supposed to go to a con today, but it sounds crazy. I feel like you're lying to me. I just can't fathom there to be any place in existence where it's cold out right now. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it because it's so hot for real, yo. It's so hot. It's so hot. I feel like I've been complaining about the heat all day. It was rainy yesterday. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow. And it's supposed to, evidently, quote unquote, I don't trust weathermen also. They've lied to me on multiple occasions. There's been so many times where I'm like, I specifically plan, like, a photo shoot or, like, a video recording or something around rain because I need, like, a rainy scene or something. And I would do my makeup, I would get this set all ready, and then it just wouldn't rain. And I'm like, excuse me, I thought that we were supposed to be raining, and it wouldn't rain for like 3 more days even. And I'm like, the weatherman? Lying to me. Always lying. It rained for like 3 days here, and then it got hot. Like, what? Like, can we make up a decision? You have to ask your mom and not the weather. Do you think that really works? Is your mom, but okay, Nana, your mom is really smart. I feel like she always knows. Like, she's like a teacher or something, right? That's incredible smart behavior. That's incredible smart behavior. Not every mom has a superpower to tell if it's raining. They tell you if you need a coat. She is but for kindergartners. Kindergarten teachers are some of the smartest teachers on the whole entire planet. They know. They're always in the know. High school teachers don't know anything. They've given up. Kindergarten teachers, on the other hand, their brains are big. And they're prepped and ready at any given point. At least that's my hypothesis. That's my headcanon. That's my that's my kindergarten teacher headcanon. Okay, I also bought a lot of new glass beads. I needed to restock on some things. I think that it's not the correct color, though. I thought that it was the correct color. I thought that it was the same color, but it's actually not now that I'm looking at it. And I'm kind of sad about it. I thought it was like a hot pink, and it is a very much not hot pink. So now I'm having a crisis. But it's okay. It's okay. Otoharu Riyo crisis is very normal. Also, why would they... Yeah. They, like, wrapped the... They wrapped the plastic thing that puts it all together around the bead in, like, a weird quadruple knot. We need to get rid of that. That type of thing. Okay. We're... That's the most annoying part, isn't it? Isn't it? I think so, at the very least. Okay, we're almost done putting everything away, I think. No? Are we not? No, because I bought some new beads from Daiso, too. They have these really cute, like, frosted stars. They're pink, blue, and yellow. I bought some of those. They only had 2 packs of them. I wish that they had more, because I really like the look of them. They're like, they're those type of stars that instead of there being, like, really sharp points, because sometimes there's stars that have, like, really sharp, pointy edges, and those are, like, fine. But the chubby, cute stars with, like, the more rounded edges, those are the best kind of stars. And these star beads have those kind of edges, and I really like them. They're 10 times more cutie-full, and I like when my stars are cutie-full. The round gummy stars. No, exactly! They do look edible, and these ones especially look edible because of the, like, the frosted look of them. They look literally like fruit snacks. Like fruit snacks. They have gushers. They got like I feel like there's a filling on the inside. There's not. But because there's like the bead hole, they could be with filling on the inside. Guys, my phone is plugged in right now, and it's actually charging while I'm streaming. Can you believe? And this is why my hypothesis from earlier, where it was actually just the microphone yoinking out all of my energy, is correct now. That's correct. Ryo did it. I figured it out. Thank you. Everyone sit and applause for me. Thank you. Okay, what? Okay, this next pack that we have, they're like little round ones with a little bit of color in the middle of them, and they're glittery and sparkling. I got those from Daiso too. That's just a restock of something, so I can't put that one in the new container. Where's the restock? Okay, I found it. Yes! Ugh, no, everything's falling! Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, we're gonna pop those in this. Guys, we have so many bracelets to make today. I originally was gonna stream for like 800 hours making bracelets. I don't know if I'll actually do 800 hours. That might be a bit insane. That might be a little bit. Mayhaps too much. Nana, you weren't here for the kin-assigned plushies, were you? I'll have to give you one. I'll have to give you a plushie. Because it just feels wrong for you to not have one. I need to give you a vintage plushie. It's very important. Okay, now we gotta go back to the other bead container. Okay, fresh bead container. Okay, we've got a couple last ones to pop in there. We have these, there we go. We have some flowers. They're not quite big enough to be, like, finisher beads. There's, like, so I do this thing where I have, like, sometimes I'll have, like, a really big, obnoxious bead at the very end. I don't have enough for, Abel, thank you so much for the star. I appreciate that. Thank you. I have, I normally put them as a finisher bead, or if they're not quite big enough, I'll, like, put 2 together. But, they feel not big enough, but I also don't have so many So I don't know if I'll have, like, color duplicates. And I don't know, I don't know if I'll be able to actually use them in the same way that I want to be using them. Well, thank you for the ski. Thank you. Ski daisuki. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. My brother's been making bracelets for his Pride Club, and I feel like the high schoolers don't deserve cute bracelets. No, literally. I have such a... So, okay. I really like... What Riyo likes to do is whenever I'm... And okay, listen. Otoharu Riyo loves his friends. Okay? I do love my friends. And that's why whenever we have get-together... Ruby already knows that there's a but. So I like bringing my beads and my crafts so whenever we hang out and stuff, so everybody can make like bracelets and have fun together, and maybe make like friendship things or what have you not. However, they always put so many charms that don't get it. Like, this is what I'm saying! Like, sometimes, okay. So, there are some containers that I hide away. I still bring them, because I want to use them, but I'll, like, hide them away a little bit, and I'm like, shh, this is my secret stash that no one will see, and I'll put the normal pony beads on top, so they can use the normal pony beads that I never use, because I don't really use normal pony beads, because I'm always making, like, really fancy type stuff. So the normal, like, ones that you would make, like, friendship bracelets and stuff out of, I don't really have a use for them. I did buy them, but I feel like I bought them mainly because I was like, surely I'll have friends that don't want to make bracelets and don't want to use that type of bead. So I buy, like, lettering beads and things like that, just for my friends to use. Because I feel like in my brain they would want to use them. Candy era when? I don't know. I mean, I could. I've got a lot of them. I really do. I almost bought some, just, like, normal, like, what are they called? I literally just called them something. What did I call them? Help! What type of beads were they? Help! Am I stupid? Help! What did I just say? What did I call them? Pony beads! Oh my god, help. Thank you. Pony beads! I almost bought some, like, normal, like, stars earlier, but I literally talked myself out of it, because I was like, I am never gonna use these. I'm never gonna use these. I liked the colors, but I was like, I have other types of stars that are, like, fancier stars, though. So I'll probably end up using those ones, and I'll never end up using these ones. You know? So I didn't get them. I didn't get that pack in the end. I almost did. I thought about it, because they were on clearance. I was really close. I decided not to. Okay, we've got two more little bead strings to unearth, and then we can actually begin our crafting section. Hi there, Zoe. Welcome. How are you? Is it Zoe or is it Zoe? Welcome in. How are you today? Okay, we got these clouds. They're so cutiful. Think of the return on the investment. Do you think that people would actually, like, care? Are people, because I feel like people could just, like, easily make their own candies, right? Or am I silly? Would people, do people want, is that what the people want? Just normal candy bracelets? Am I the stupid one? Possibly. Don't answer. Let's see. Okay, got one more string of beads. No, two. I'm stupid. We have two. Okay, I've got this little set of yellows. I am in such desperate need right now for yellow beads. I feel like there's like a shortage. There's a shortage of them. Isn't it like if you exchange it, it's half the fun? Yeah. So right now I'm actually, Rio's making, I'm not doing it right now, but I've been making, little bracelets to exchange during off-kai, in case anybody else has bracelets. I've been I've been making a couple for Offkai. So I hope that some people have bracelets, so I can make Offkai bracelets and exchange with people. I only have a couple so far. They're all a little bit different, but pretty much the same. Hi there, BBG. How are you? Oh, good idea. Isn't it cute? I've been seeing people do it at anime conventions and things like that, and I think that is really fun. So I'm making some Riyo core bracelets to exchange with the world. It's so freaking hard to get them off the string. How are you today, BBT? Gonna start walking down so they can make it to Offkai. Banana. Surely it shouldn't take you that long. A month? Well, I think I'm underestimating how long it takes to walk places. Okay, we also got some dark blue beads. I almost never buy dark colors or like black beads or anything like that. But yeah, dark blue. I decided to get some dark blue because I feel like I have some dark blue like characters that I gotta make bracelets for. I don't know though. Basically walking across the whole country. Well, how long would walking across the whole country take? Be honest with me. I think Copycat. How are you today? Riyo. How's your oh yeah, hold on, I'm studying our math. Can you understand me? How is your yeah. There we go. How's your day / night? Night from last night. How was your day from this morning? I can actually understand it. Whoa, skilled! You must listen to people with things in their mouth a lot. That was a crazy sentence. I didn't mean it to be crazy. I just meant, okay. Alright. I meant it in the most normal way possible. I plead the fifth. That's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, should we check my blood pressure? No, we're not gonna do that right now. I think I'm okay right now. It would take 38 days? What if you ran? Screw the walking, what if you ran there? Kume, welcome! How are you today? Welcome in. Alright, our new beads have been placed into the container. Yes. And it's time to actually start crafting! Yay! Crafting begin. GBT, I'm glad that your day's been going well so far. How are you doing? I'm doing okay today. Guys, I recently got another ear piercing in my ear. That's my third piercing in my ear, okay? I got a third one. This one's in my lobe. I got another one in my lobe. I got another one. Did I not tell you guys? Yeah, I got another one. So a couple months back, I got my cartilage pierced. And then I got another piercing on the same ear. A second one in my lobe. Okay? And it's starting to itch. It's itchy. So I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed because I keep wanting to itch it. But whenever I, like, itch around it, it, like, slightly, like, what is it? It, like, because it's so fresh still, has, like, a slight tinge of pain, but not, like, super intense, you know? But just a very slight one. And I'm like, is it worth the itch? I don't know. It's like whenever, like, if you get, like, stitches, or I've never had stitches, I'm just, I'm guessing. I don't know why I'm using this as an example when I don't have any experience. Like, whenever you get, the kind of pain that's not unpleasant, like, it's not the worst in the world. I definitely don't enjoy it, but it's not bad. It's not a sharp pain. What am I trying to say? It's not the worst in the world, I guess. But it feels like whenever, like, something's trying to heal up, you know? And it's, like, just all itchy all the time, but it's like if you itch it, it's still just kind of like, It almost like it irritates you more. Not bad, but uncomfortable. Yeah, something like that. It sucks. Yeah, no, I'm not a piercing addict. I'm just, this is my last one, okay? I just thought it'd be cute, okay? Because on one of them, I originally got my cartilage pierced because I wanted to hang, like, chains and stuff from my ear. I thought that would be cool because I was tired of getting those types of chains that would, like, clamp around your cartilage. Because those just, like, hurt after a while, you know? And I was like, if I just have a hole in there, and I can just put, like, hoops in through that, it'll be a lot easier. Right? And then I don't have to deal with, like, that weird clamping feeling. And, like, getting it all irritated and stuff throughout the day. Right? So I was like, okay, well, I'll just get the hole in it. Right? Can never have too many holes. So, I did that. And then, I thought about it a little bit more. And I was like, well, but what if I still wanted a dangly on my actual ear? Right? What if I wanted a dangly and a chain? So I got a second hole in my cart. No, second hole in my lobe. So I can have a dangly and then a chain situation. So I can have both. Best of both worlds. But then one of my friends, they came up to me and they were like, you know, I like this piercing situation that you got going on here. You should get a bar. And I was like, huh? They're like, yeah, you should get a bar in your ear. And I was like, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. What do I have to do to get a bar? What does that mean? I feel like I have to get 2 different piercings. Because a bar, well, I'm thinking about a bar. And I was like, that's a stick in your ear, right? Right? So you need one side to be ahead of the front thing. And then one to be the back side of the stick. Right? Hi there, Sherry Cub, welcome. So I was like, well, so you need both. But what if I feel like the placement that I have in my cartilage right now is like in the middle. Not like a front or a back situation. You know what I mean? So I'd have to get 2 more. 2 more, you know? Hi, what are you crafting? Well, I'm trying to craft bracelets, but I haven't started yet because I'm stupid. We were putting away some beads first that I had recently bought. But yeah, we're doing bracelets. We're doing bracelets. How are you today? How are you? I really want to get more ear piercing. Mommy needs plugs back. Ooh, I've never done anything like that. I don't think that I feel like I'm a bit of a chicken in that regard. I feel like I like pretty decorative dangly things. That's my thing. And I feel like with what are the plugs and things, I feel like that I would not be able to. Well, maybe you have to dangly things in it. I don't know. Maybe I could just like hang like. I could hang like just random things from the inside of my ear. I don't know. They are cool though. I feel like I had sorry, I had to have a silly drink. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh no, it's gone. You could just like put things in it, right? Like random things, I feel. Stretched myself up to 2 millimeters. But that is as far as I felt safe going on my 2 millimeters. Millimeters, what's a millimeter? No, I know this. A millimeter. Cat bit my ear and it got No, I knew someone once that had a cat stick their claw. They were like pawing at their face or clawing them. I don't know. Maybe they were evil. And their claws got stuck underneath their like eye socket. Doesn't that sound like the scariest thing of all time? And Rinya has that same kind of energy. Like, if I move wrong, like, she'll always sit on my chest, like, really, really close up to my face. And if I move wrong, she swipes. So, anytime I decide to move just even, like, 2 inches, I gotta, shield my face because I heard this story from my friend and I'm scared now. So, I have to move my face and I close my eyes really, really, really tight and move. Then lobotomy? I know! Doesn't it feel like it? Doesn't it feel like it? Yeah, they had to wear like an eye patch for like a month or something. Because their like retina got scratched or something crazy. That was crazy. Okay, let's see how many bracelets I actually have to make. I'm definitely not gonna be able to make all of these on stream today. That would be actually crazy. But we'll make a couple. We'll make a couple. Okay, let's count all the ones that I have to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, I gotta make 39 bracelets, you guys! You guys! Okay, we gotta make 39. 39. Do you do symmetry or random path? So I normally do, so what I'll do is I'll do like one side, one half of it, and then I'll put the charm in the middle. And then I'll just kind of, I'll mirror the same pattern on the other side. But the one side is normally, the like starter side is normally like a random assortment. Of course, I try to plan it all to make sense, but it's not like I'm gonna do like one bead in this color, then the same type of bead in the other color, and then repeat that. I'd have like probably over like almost 500 different types of beads to go through. So I just kind of pick and choose from there. Hi there, Koala. How are you? Telling me a shrimp just did this. Shrimps can count to 30. Isn't that crazy? Have you ever seen a shrimp count to 30 before? I know, you probably haven't. I'll accept all the compliments now. Thank you. Hi there, Koala. How are you doing today? Yeah, so I have 30 something that I gotta make. Almost 40. But then I have a different, smaller, like, assortment that's in my, like, I don't have to make it right now. I could do this, like, at a different time type of bracelets. But I still will see if I should make it within this same batch of them. I'm not sold yet. Because if we were to do the secondary charms, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It would add an additional 13 on, and I just don't know if I have the sanity for it, because we've already made, how many have I made so far in the last couple of days? In the last week, I've made 1, 2, 3. I'm counting. This is just a counting stream. Welcome to math class, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I don't know. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yeah, 30, 31, 32, don't laugh at me, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, so we're like almost halfway done. Almost halfway done. Hi there, Charcuterie. Welcome. How are you today? Welcome. We're crafting today. 39 bracelets is going to be a bowl to carry. So these aren't actually for off-kai. So these ones I don't have to carry around, thankfully. These ones are basically like, and so I make like custom bracelets and stuff for people and things like that. One of a kind type of things. So these are for that. I also have okay, so let's find out where we want to start. Most of the ones that I have right now are like pretty cute characters, because I make, so what Riyo likes to do, I like to buy like vintage and like pre-owned and pre-loved like charms and things. I like to clean them up a little bit, and instead of like them going in like landfills or no one showing love to them just because they're like a little bit ratty, I like to clean them up, and I like to put them on bracelets and stuff, and people can use them as phone straps, things like that, or just wear them as a bracelet. I like to do that so I can give them a second chance at life and find them a new loving home that can love them and take care of them. So I like doing that a lot. But I like doing it with specifically figure keychains, like those like mini like figure charms. I like doing with those. So I mainly do magical girls, but sometimes I gravitate. Like I have this Chikawa, and he was a little bit of a misprint and like a gotcha, and his eyes are a little bit scratched, so they were basically like giving him away. But I'm like, oh, somebody's still gonna love him, right? So I'm gonna make him into like a little bracelet and things like that. But yeah, so that's what we're working on right now. I primarily only have pretty care characters left because there's so many pretty care characters out there in existence, you know, so it's hard for my brain to focus on making the pre-cure ones. But we have a bunch of pre-cure ones. Rio, you're adorable. And you think so? You think so? I know. I just like magical girls. Also, I bought a cutie honey figure not too long ago for like $10, and she came in the mail today, and she's beautiful. I love her. Mwah! Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? What were we saying? Charm bracelets. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, Charcuterie. I'm also doing okay today. Where did my... Wait, I had 2 of these. Where did they go? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I'm just gonna keep them in there. Running a store where you just restore adult toys that need some love. I wish that I knew how to do, like, plush toy restoration. I can restore, like, doll hair a little bit. And, like, old like, doll clothing that's been, like, ripping apart and things like that, depending on the type of material. But I'd really like to learn how to actually do that, I guess, more intensely. It'd be something really fun to, like, study up. I've also always thought that being, like, studying underneath, like, an actual, like, jeweler at some point would be really fun. I think that that would be really, really, really awesome. So, maybe whenever I become an old man, I could do something like that. Maybe. Rio's Doll Hospital? There is, like, a doll, like, restoration type place that's relatively close by. Yeah, not super close by, honestly, so I don't get to go as often, but it is, like, a little, like, just a doll repair place. They do a lot of, like, they do repairs on, like, Barbies, but primarily, like, porcelain dolls, and, like, ceramic ones, and things like that. They're so sweet, though. They're just, like, two little old ladies, and they're always so nice. Every time I go in there, they're like, oh, do you need more stands for your 11-inch and 12-inch fashion dolls? And I'm like, well, yes, that's why I'm here. They always know. They always know. Rio is a frequent guy in there, because they're always so shocked. They're like, we don't ever really get boys coming in here. My son does collect dolls, though, so you two would be good friends. And I'm like, thanks, Grandma, that's really nice. Where did I had some items. There we go. Okay. Grandpa Rio, that's even more adorable. One day I'll be an old man. I look forward to the day. Retirement plans for real. No, it would be fun. What do you guys want to do? I know it's, like, so long, but what do you guys want to do whenever you retire? What's the plan? Do you guys have a plan? Do you have, like, if you could dream up the biggest, like, Ghibli core, like, retirement plan, what would it be? I don't know what I would do. I think that I've always wanted to own, like, maybe, like, an antique booth of my own at some point. I feel like that could be really fun. Grandma VTuber? No, so real. Rio Mama has said before, she's like, I wanna be an old woman on IRIAM, but I'm like, you should be. Run a cafe bookshop in a picturesque village, that's my dream. You know, many such cases, it's a good dream to have. And you know what, too? In my brain, as somebody who is a constant, I want to go to bookstore cafes in picturesque villagers, I think that it is a very good market. An extremely good market. Spain or Peru? Ooh, Spain! Isn't that where Lizzie McGuire goes? In the Lizzie McGuire movie? I feel like that. Lots of day trips to see caves and mountains and stuff outside. Ah, that'd be nice. There's a couple caves. And, like, some surrounding cities where Rio lives. That'd be fun to go visit for the summer or something. I don't really have any summer plans, honestly, besides Offkai. It's just to work and hang out with VIP, but some day trips and stuff sound nice. Day trips in general sound really nice. Mayhaps it is a day trip type of summer. Maybe so. I'm not retired yet, though, so I don't know if that counts. Cheetah Girls went to Rome. When in Rome. What else did they also went to, didn't they go to, like, India in the third one? Okay, I'm gonna start with the Chikawa one, even though Chikawa is not a magical girl. Well, no, Chikawa is technically also a magical girl, a magical Chikawa. There's the magical Chikawa universe, but this is just a normal Chikawa. But we'll do the Chikawa, just because I have Chikawa in my mind. My Disney Channel original movie design. Did you have a favorite one? Growing up, I feel like my favorite decom was probably, like, something like Under Wraps with the mummy that they, like, bring to life or something, and he just, like, tries to accumulate to, like, everyday life or something, but he's, like, a mummy, so they have to, like, hide him at the same time. So stupid. The weird one with Tyra Banks. Oh my god, wait, are you talking about Life Size? Was Life Size the decom? The weird one with Tyra Banks is a crazy description. Not me also immediately knowing what you're talking about. Princess Protection Program. I love Princess Protection Program. I cannot knowing that Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez hated each other on the set of that movie really just, as a child, destroyed me. I spent too much time on the internet. I was like, I should not be knowing this. In my brain, they should be best friends. But they're not. It's so funny as an adult. And no, like, absolutely. The, like, beef from back then, whenever, like, what was it? Miley Cyrus was, like, making, like, videos with, like, one of her friends, like, dogging on, like, what was it? Debbie and Selena, and they just made videos back and forth. I was like, we needed to not. Like, the internet was too... We had too much access. Hi there, Barry. How are you today? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate that. How are you? Alright, we're making Chikawa. Chikawa is very pink core. So, pink core. So we're gonna do some pink things for sure. I recently got these. Today I got these little pink bows. And the style of bow, that's one of my favorites to work with in terms of beads. So we will be using that. We're gonna use the more pastel ones. Knowing that they're all Mean Girls IRL, it humanizes that. You know, it really does. It really does. It makes you, you know, that's what it was, too. Whenever I was a kid seeing that, I was like, wow. They really are just, you know, you don't put them on the pedestal as much. You know, you're like, they're just like me. They, too, secretly hate their friends. You know, I don't now, obviously. But as a kid, you know, all those types of feelings are, like, incredibly heightened. So... and you do one wrong thing, and you're like, man, I hate my friends. They're so mean. It's like the one time my friend, I mentioned before, my friend, like, stopped being my friend because I kept eating her Funyuns. I was like, what the? Okay, I mean, go off. Yeah, we don't have to be friends. We don't have to be friends. Everything seems so intense as a kid. No, it really does. It really does. For no reason, too. Sometimes I look back, and I really think that there are some really funny things. I'm like, wow, that was really... too much. That was really too much that I was doing for no reason. Why did I cry about XYZ for like 8 years? There's no need. No need. When a celebrity is like also a hater in the dark, like me, I'm like, whoa. But also, I have to sit there and wonder, I'm like, how do they have time for it? Because even Ryo's obviously not like a celebrity or something, but like I'm so busy all the time. I have to sit there and wonder, I'm like, how do they got like time for that? I don't even have time to think about, like, I don't know what day it is 90% of the time, you know? So I'm like, how do they have time to be a hater at the same time? That's crazy work. Also, very impressive. The stuff that was absolutely nothing. Yeah, that really is. Because if you think about it now, it's like you have to sit there and wonder, like, what was I actually crying about? Like, you almost don't know anymore. Whoa, this one bead is really white. I almost never have any... beads of this type that are just like pure white. They're normally like a milky white. Weird. Do I have a couple like that? I do. How did I get those? Okay, maybe I'll put that one on the Chikawa one. Or when they secretly make a fan account about the... No, literally! Was that confirmed? Was that confirmed to be a true thing? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, Ryo's gonna go grab some water really fast. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give you guys... I'm gonna give you guys unaga. Here's yaha. Okay, hold on. Give me just a moment. I get water. Yes. I'm here. Yeah, okay. Hey, welcome back. Hi. Hi. How's everyone? Thank you. Thank you, welcome back. Thank you, welcome back. Thank you. Hey, Diva. Thank you. Thank you. What were we talking about? The haters. I forgot. How's everyone? How's everyone when I grabbed water? What are you guys talking about? What are you guys? Oh my god! No! Congratulations on your star! What the heck? For the first time in 2 months, for the 6th time! Congratulations! Sorry, no, I missed that. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Hey, were you bombing Usagi? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, by the way. Yeah, I was broke for 2 months. I think it's just because I didn't stream as much last month, right? Right? Because I was so sick last month. I didn't know. Welcome, how are you? Okay, water beverage. Water beverage is lovely. It's so hot lately. It resets monthly, right? It does. Yes, it does. But it will always tell you how many times you've gotten it too, which I think is really fun. It's it's almost, the stars are almost, I guess in a sense, like a membership on a YouTube channel, something like that, you know? Never heard an innocent creature with a bomb? Who are you throwing bombs at then? May I inquire? Doing okay? I'm glad to hear that you're at least doing okay. I'm glad to hear. What are you up to today? Are you doing anything fun today? What am I doing today? I'm crafting. I'm so stupid. I'm crafting. Okay, what am I? Okay, I need to. Okay, we're making a Chikawa. Thought I saw a gnome. What is this? Romeo and Juliet? Get with the program. Huh? A gnome? What do you have against gnomes? Okay, we gotta make Chikawa. Having a break day. I didn't realize I worked so hard the past month. You know, sometimes that just hits you, and you're like, man, I really just need to take the day off. Some days I feel like that. Normally most of the days I end up working through it, but that catches up with you. It really does. I'm glad that you're taking a break day though. You deserve it. Take lots of good care of yourself. You know, nobody knows you more than you do. So it's important. Okay, Chikawa, let's put some stars up in here. I think those would be cute. Might be a bit too much pink there. So maybe we'll use white. But if I use the white, those are my last 2 big white stars. Yeah. Maybe not then. Difficult. Yeah, don't be a gnome. Sorry. I apologize. My bad. No, I love gnomes. Because when I was a kid, I robbed Riyo Mama's Neopets account. So I could, buy all of the gnomes in Neopets. I stole her money. Because I really wanted the Neopet gnomes. What? Surely you have to understand. The gnomes in Neopets were fire, okay? I needed them for my Neo home. I needed them, and okay, and it said, send your money, send your Neo points to a friend. You could do that, right? So in my mind, I was like, well, I'm my mom's friend, so like 4-year-old me sent them over, right? Kind of awesome your mom played Neopets. No, it's so true. Used to spend ages making MS Paint mockups. I dreamed you. That's so fire. I loved that. I remember I had this one, there was this one room that I had, and it was like all like caveman themed for some reason. But it had like all the what was it called? Like the Tyranno, whatever. Like where you get the giant omelet. That place. It had like all of that stuff. That was one of my favorite places. Just because I had so much of it. I think it was because it was probably the cheapest, and that's why I had so much of it, but I still have fond memories of sleeping on my cement bed. Oh my god, my favorite pet! Whoa! Okay. Ooh. That's complicated. My favorite pet. Ooh. Did you do the one website with links to all the free... Well, yes! That's the only website that I could only... I never knew how to find Trudy's surprise or whatever. So I always had to use that website to help me get to Trudy. to her little, like, jackpot thing. 4 puppet accounts that I used to feed into my main one. That is so funny. That's so funny. I ended up always getting, like, locked out of my accounts one way or another. It was normally because, like, somebody hacked the system or something, the entirety of the Neopet system. So I had to, like, restart everything. My favorite pet, though. I remember there was this one, and it was like it was this weird, like, paper bag frog. I kind of loved him. I kind of loved this weird paper bag frog. He was like one of those, like, freebie ones that you could get, but I messed. I really did. I locked in with that paper bag frog. I loved that pet. There was also, like, all those, like, little haunted pets too that you could get from, like, the haunted tree. I really liked those ones too. I liked those ones a lot too. My friends gave me all their passwords because I knew HTML, so I abused their code. That's crazy! That's crazy, Kobe again! Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. I know that, Miette and I were talking about Neopets not too long ago, because I found out that both of us are very Neopet pilled. And she had a, what was it? There's this new place. I guess it's probably not super new, but it's been around for a little bit. But it's still, I guess, relatively new in the grand scheme of things. It's called, like, Grundo's, oh my gosh. Was it just Grundo's Cafe? I think it is. And it's, like, basically a Neopets remake, even though Neopets is, like, still around. But for so long, because they were, like, jumping up into, like, changing all of their, like, HTML or something. So, like, a lot of the games were missing. A lot of, like, the maps and stuff were broken and stuff. And I think it was because the owners that had it for a little while just didn't really care about upgrading it after, like, Flash died. So, there was some, like, fan-made side project called Grundo's Cafe. I think it's Grundo's Cafe. And they had restored everything to already be up to speed with everything. So I made an account there recently. It's like an invite-only type thing, but it's still really fun, and I'm enjoying my time there. On my free time, I'll go into my Neopets. Hi, Squee, how are you? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Wow, we have choo-choos in chat? Oh my god, romance. How romantic, you guys. Neopets have been attending cons in Nonatown for like a year now. Yeah, because I think that the original owners of Neopets recently, like, got it back, I think. So, they've been just, like, going to town. And I love that for them. They even know that, there's this, like, knockoff, like, Neopet thing, the Grundle's Cafe, or whatever, and they, like, partner up with it, which is crazy. Like, they know it exists, and they're not taking it down. I'm like, wow, that's so nice of them, actually. That's so nice of them, actually. In fact, they, like it. And I'm like, wow. Even though it's, like, the same website now, I guess. That's so cool, right? I'm glad that the original owners have Neopets now. They're very chill with it. Yeah, after the Scientologist and the Viacom fucked up, it's bad. I know, right? It took so long. No chews for you, Riyo? Why not, Squee? I want a chew. Why can't I have a chew? That's not fair. Why not? I've been a really good boy lately. I think that I deserve them. That's my own personal opinion, though. Thank you, Boba. That'll remind me to actually take a drink out of my silly drink that I have too. Thank you. Yay, I love treat. Bluff. Okay, it's craft time. We are rummaging through. I got a couple beads for our Chikawa bracelet down. I have a white bow for the finishing thing right now. I also have some. I recently got some Competo beads. They look like Competo. I have that up here too. We'll probably have a couple things in between that. I have a nice little iridescent glass bead. A mini iridescent pink ones. A pastel pink bow, an iridescent big white one, and I have another one of the tiny pink iridescent circles also. But we need to fill it up, give it some space. The drink don't have mold in it. No. I got it earlier when I was out with Riyo Mama. It's my silly drink of the day. It's my silly drink. You look like you wanted one, and I wanted to tease you. Well, yes, obviously. Chikawa. I know. Do you like Chikawa? Who's your favorite Chikawa character? I like Usagi, obviously. Yeah. Obviously, he's the best one. He's the best one in my professional opinion. And I am a Chikawa professional. I just want people to know that. I'm a Chikawa professional. I don't play around with Chikawa. It's serious. For me. Chikawa is my career. It's serious. I like Hachiware. A cute of them. Cute. I love Hachiware. Good taste, good taste. Hachiware is very lovely. What's your opinion on Labubus? Well, now I'm self-conscious of, about how I say Labubu. Because Vivichi told me that I was saying Labubu a weird way. So now I'm self-conscious about how I say Labubu. So, but every time I watch other people say Labubu on the internet, they say it the same way that I do, so I feel like I'm going a little insane. Hi there, Tay. Hi there, Blue. Welcome, welcome. How are both of you today? How's everyone? How's everyone? Do we have a... Ooh. You know, guys, I have this pastel pink macaron bead. I feel like it would be cute on the Chikawa bracelet. But the pinks don't really match. This one's a bit more of a warm pink, and all the other pinks that I have on here are more of a cool pink. Okay. Dang. I thought that it would be really cute. Okay, well, we tried. We tried it. He elongates the ooze. Labubu. It's just Labubu. You know, Vivichi, I just think that you think I'm cute. Is all. That's all, maybe. Maybe. Internet fix. Hi, AJ, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry. just an observation. Okay, let's see. Okay, we gotta make Chikawa. Okay, well, if I have the Completo on here, maybe I should put some other candies on here. I feel like Chikawa is as a professional Chikawa. That might be it. The southern vowels. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Do you think? Can you say Labubu with your straight voice? My straight voice. Okay, let me see. Let's try. This is my straight voice, right? This is it? Labubu. Labubu. Is that? Labubu. I'm scared. Oh, sorry. Is that any better, saying Labubu? Labubu? You sound like Yogi, but that's good! That's good! Yogi Bear! You know, that's a first. That's the first I've had for Yogi Bear. I'll accept it. Did you guys know? Why does this sound more right? Because that's... No, it doesn't. It sounds exactly the same. I'm being picked on. I'm being picked on and absolutely bullied. This is Two Bully Zone. Two Bully Zone. I don't like it here anymore. I'm leaving. I'm quitting my job. Labubu. Guess you gotta ask for Labubus in your straight voice right now. No, stop. Because I went to the Pop Mart store a while ago. Okay, so the thing is, I don't necessarily... It's not that I don't care about Labubu, but the thing is, with the Labubu, I think that having just one would be nice. I don't really have, like, one that I'm seeking out, or anything like that, you know, but just, like, one would be cute to have. And I would prefer one of, like, the keychain plushes, because I really like plush keychains, you know? You know, just, like, one would be, because in terms of Pop Mart, that's probably my favorite, like, Pop Mart critter. I don't really like the people. I like critters. They also have this one critter called, like, Twinkle something. His name just Twinkle Twinkle? I don't know. He looks silly. I like him, but I don't really like any of the plushes that they have of him. I like the figures more, but I'd rather have one of the... Yeah, what was I saying? I'd rather have one of the... In general, I want the plush keychains, because I can hang them off of things, rather than take, like, shelf space. You know? Because I don't have guys, I don't even have shelf space for my BO. At this point. So I'm kind of... Ryoyo's kind of desperate. You know? You know? I don't hate them, but I don't get the the hype. I get it. Hi there, Silver Fox. How are you? Welcome. How are both of you today? My Heronals. What are the Heronals? Hi there, Mystery Rhymes. Welcome. How's your day going so far? Hello, everyone new. We're crafting today. Today's a craft day. My pretty boy Otoharu. Oh, so nice. I'm gonna blush. Look them up. They're cute. My Heronals. I feel like I actually... No. I saw them at the front of the store. I saw those at the front of the store. Whenever I went. Yeah, I wanted to buy this one type of Labubu, but there was, like, this, like, very specific, like, workaround that I had to do to get the Labubu, so I decided, oh, yeah, it's probably not worth it. To get the Labubu. It was very, very complicated. So I decided not to. And I decided that I was like, you know what? If I really need to have a Labubu that bad, what I could do... What is pretty as a girl and that scares you? What do you mean? I've never been a girl. What are you talking about? What are you on about? Where are you seeing femme Otoharu art? Why did I just last name myself? Damn it! You're not a girl? No. What are you talking about? Don't make me use my straight man voice. I'm gonna use my straight, but what are you talking about? No, I'm not a girl. What are you talking about? He's a grown-ass man. Yeah, I'm... No, don't make me use my straight voice. Don't make me use my straight voice. It scares people. People treat me like I'm a... He's an old man. Old man is crazy. He's girly puppet, not a girl. That's crazy. That's crazy, you guys. That's crazy. No, I'm just a twink. That's all. Okay, I keep pulling out. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to find pink. Oh, God. Should I have bought more candy beads today? Help. No. Do I not have any light pinks left? Oh, yeah. Every single pink that I'm pulling out is a different shade of pink. No. Say it isn't so. Wait, which ones match? I can't tell anymore. Do these ones match? I think that these ones might match. Okay, I just want candy beads for Chiikawa. Okay, that's cute. Okay, we're cooking. Thank you, Latte, Mystery. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm bullying? Man, everybody's always bullying. Everyone's always bullying. It's bully central here. What was I talking about? Labubu. Yeah, so one would be fun. Just a single Labubu. Yeah, and as I was saying, like, I'm not picky. Because I'm not like somebody that's like, oh, I want to collect them. If I got a knockoff one, I get a knockoff one. You know. But I will say, so when I went to the Pop Mart store, and I couldn't just like pick up a Labubu, I guess because the world is crazy. I was like, okay, well that's fine. They're like, like $20 or something in store? I was like, that's okay. So, I just was like, well, there's always the, like, random kiosks in the mall that always have, like, fake Labubu, too. So, I'll just see how much the fake Labubu boxes are, and, like, see what's up, you know? So, I went to one of the kiosks that had the fake Labubus. I was like, how much are they? $30. I was like, that's more expensive than they are in stores. It's not even real. Don't piss me off. So I didn't get one. Hi there, welcome. How are you today? Okay. Alright, back locking in on Chiikawa. Yeah, I was like, what do you mean you're gonna make me spend more money on the bootleg version? That's crazy. That's where I draw the line. Unless it's like so hard to get. But I'm like, they're still actively making Labubus. So I'm like, I don't, like, that's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. I was like, there's no way. There's no reason. My friend was supposed to come over 2 hours ago to go to the, oh my god, Nora. You're just like me for real. I have this one friend, I love them. They're always, without fail, late to whatever function we got going on. I've gotten to this point where whenever they ask me what time I want to meet up, I will give them a time. Say for example, they'll say, what time do you want to start our hangout tomorrow? I'll say 9 a.m., which is a crazy time for any hangout to begin. I'm just putting that out there. No one in this world wants to meet up at 9 a.m. to start their hangout. It just doesn't happen. So I tell them 9 a.m. knowing very well that by the time they get into town to pick me up, despite living maybe 30 minutes away, okay, and telling me always like 30 minutes before, an hour, 30 minutes before our assigned meetup time, they'll always tell me I'm on the way, and I'm like, okay, you're on the way. I'm trusting your word. I don't trust their word. Because the 9 a.m. comes and goes. And then 9:30 comes and goes. Then it's 10. And guess what? It comes. And it goes. And then we finally land at 10:45. A whole hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours late, when they told me that they were leaving at 8 a.m. They finally show up. And I'm like, well, here we are. So I have started telling them 2 hours in advance. I give them 2 hours window. I say, we're meeting up at this time. At 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Yeah. So that way I can continue sleeping for an extra hour and a half. And then I can get ready because I know that they're not going to meet me on time. So I've already started doing this. I've started doing this. I told all of our other friends too, and they all thought it was funny. Yeah, whenever I used to be in fashion shows, it stressed me out so bad. The con starts at 5, but I told them to meet me at 2. Oh yeah, I'd be stressed out too, because fashion shows are always really strict at cons and stuff. Yeah. It's just time. You know, I used to be like, it is just time. However, the older you get, the more precious time is. So for Riyo, I'm always doing something. So for me, it's really complicated to get ready and then like sit around waiting for someone. It's difficult because my brain, I'm like, I could be working right now, but if I start working right now and I get really into the groove of it, of course, what if that's when they like show up, so then your brain is like sitting there and you're like, what do I do? Because also they're also the type of person, and this is crazy, I love my friend, they're also the type of person that so they will be late for like 2 hours, but if Riyo does not get in the vehicle within 5 minutes, they will be pissed off. And I'm like, oh god. So I can't, so it's like, I have to just be sitting there ready. I have to be prepped and ready to go. I can't be late. However, so that's why it's stressful, I think, mostly. Hi there, Lil, how are you? I get upset when people change plans on me last minute because of the tism. Nah, I get that too. I've heard that is also very stressful for some people. I don't mind like plan changes, but I just want to be communicated that, if you're gonna be late, I just want to be like, I just want to know. Like, can I know? So that way I can like do something and I'm not just sitting there waiting the whole time, Like that's the stressful part, is I'm sitting here waiting and I thought that you'd be, I could have been doing other things, while I was waiting, That's the kicker, for sure. Doing pretty good. How are you, Riyo? I'm doing good today too. Right now I'm just crafting. I'm crafting things right now. Right now we're making a Chikawa bracelet. We've been making the Chikawa bracelet. Actually, since putting all of my thingies in the thingy, that made a lot more sense in my brain, I promise. Since doing that, we haven't been taking too long on this Chikawa bracelet, which is good. Hi there, Sammy. Welcome. Welcome. Feels like a lie if we don't. No, I get that. For real, I'm normally, as long as I'm with someone on the assigned times, I don't really care. I don't really care what we do. I'm pretty chill on that front. I'm like, we'll do whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's also... I need one more bead. Your lucky charm. I just pulled and instantly got the limit away. Really? Really? I feel like Ryo is a good term for everyone besides Ryo. You're crafting a Chica. I am. I got this little, like, Chica figure, and there was a slight, like, misprint in his eye. So, I'm turning him into a bracelet, so hopefully they can go to, like, a loving home of somebody who will still love them, despite the little thing. You know? Hi there, Oliver. Welcome in for the first time. I'm Ryo. Oh, it's nice to meet you. We're crafting today. What are you up to today? Run errands with a friend instead of staying home alone. Yeah. I like going anywhere. You know, I like being involved. I'm the type that, like, you need just an extra body somewhere. I'm going. It's like whenever I went to ramen with one of my dorm mates a couple of days ago. You know, he's like, I just need somebody to go with me. I don't want to go alone. And I was like, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. I'm going. Just because I like experiences. I want to be experienced. My hand got stuck in my chip bag. You're just like me, for real. No problem, Screen. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. That's crazy. Wait, I hope it's not actually stuck, though. I hope that you're just being silly goose. A friend took me to the bank, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll talk to the teller like your mom. That's crazy. I love stopping at the bank. That is so fun. One time, I stopped at a bank, because I had a bunch of random, like, what was it? Those, like, $1 coins, and I was like, nowhere's gonna take these. And I had all these $1 coins. So I stopped at the bank with a friend. Like, that was our stop. I was like, could we go to the bank first before we go to the mall? I gotta turn in all these $1 coins so I can have dollar bills instead. And it was so fun. I love going to the bank. They gave us lollipops. I was grown, by the way. I wasn't like a child. They're like, yeah, you can just have some. And I was like, hell yeah. $1 coins? Who would have those? Why are you talking like you have $1 coins? That's crazy, by the way, Donna. That's crazy. Got all ready for nothing and I hate going outside in many such cases. Okay, what container am I looking for? I'm looking for a specific bead container right now, but I don't... where? Oh, it's right here. It's sitting right next to me. Crying. Hide my maple syrup. Your maple syrup? What does your maple syrup have to do with it? Wait. Is there a correlation between the maple syrup and... Is there a correlation between the maple syrup and dollar coins? Canada has $1 and $2 coins. You have coins? You don't have any single dollar bills? No way. Sorry, I don't know anything about Canada. I almost Stop, Canada. I don't know anything about Canada. Lowest bill's $5. That's crazy. Bye bye, Mystery. Thank you for hanging out with us. I thought you have a great rest of your day. Okay, where are we going? Okay, silly drink zone. That's where we're going. Okay. I think I have my Chikawa bracelet planned out. Now I just gotta put it all together. I also have... Oh, wait. I should probably string this stuff together first. I have this little bow charm. It's like a little metallic. But it's coated. So it's not like super metallic. But it's this little like metal bow charm. And you can hang other charms off of the charm. It's very cutie-ful. And I've been using it as like a little extra charm on bracelets recently. And I really like how it looks. I'm a big fan. So I think that it would look cute on this Chica. I would really give it that extra oomph. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, if I can get the thing through the thing. Yeah, somebody told me that pennies are gonna discontinue. Why? How are we supposed to give the exact change? What are we supposed to do for that? Our pennies already are. What? How do you do 7 cents? Round to 5 cents? You're telling me that they just accept that? Unless you pay with card. Oh, that's true. That's true. Hi there, Kaz. Welcome. How are you? Welcome for the first time. I am Riyo. It's nice to meet you. We're crafting today. How are you? Oliver, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Official welcome to the VIP club. That makes you a very important person, but also a very important prawn, because we're all shrimp here. Welcome. I'm good. I'm glad to hear, Kaz. What are you up to today? Right now, we're making bracelets. Right now, I am making a Chikawa bracelet. Do you know Chikawa? Do you know Chikawa? Very important creature in the universe right now. At least that's my professional opinion. Because, again, Chikawa is my career. Oh no. Okay, I need to get 2 pairs of pliers. That's what I probably should have bought at the craft store today, is more pliers. I've been using these, round nosed pliers to help me close up things. I have one set of, normal pliers, normal jewelry pliers, and then a round set. And the round set is, so scary because it doesn't grip on properly because it's, a circle. So I've been doing that, and it's, so scary. It's so scary because I always accidentally almost, hit myself in the eye with the pliers because I'm doing so much strength in the pliers, Doing nothing today. Kaz, that sounds like a really good day. That sounds like a good day. Sometimes, though, days you just straight up want to be doing something, and there's literally nothing to. I had that a couple of days ago, and I ended up dissociating for 5 hours. I'm not even kidding. I was trying so hard to work or something, and it just wasn't working. I was dissociating so bad because I so badly wanted to be doing something, but I was also exhausted, so I didn't want to be doing something, but I really did want to be doing something. So I just dissociated for so long instead. I'm like, I could be doing anything right now. I should have been playing Farmer's Valley. That's what I should have been doing. That could have cured me, I think. And sometimes instead of telling me I'm 5 cents short, they'll give me 95-cent change. That's so strange. I don't think that I'm made for this world. 12 cats. You have 12 cats? Do you have a favorite? No, wait, that's mean. Pick out your favorite cat. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, don't tell your cats that I said that. Don't tell your cats that I said that. I have a favorite cat. I do. I'm discriminatory towards Rinya. My favorite cat is the one that's over at Ryo's parents' house. Ryo Mama and Ryo Papa's house. He's the best one. Sorry, Rinya. 8 of them are kittens. That makes sense. I've never, as far as I know, or as far as I have, memory of, I don't think that I've ever had a actual kitten. Well, maybe I have, but I just don't remember if I did. If I did, they weren't, mine to take care of, or I didn't, really hang out with them while they were a kitten if I did, So it's, kind of sadness. I think that a kitten would be really fun. I feel like also Rinya would really like a kitten, but I had to pay, pet rent on her, because, I'm in dorm. So, I'm like, I don't want to pay double cat, will they make me pay double cat costs? Landlords be kind of crazy. Landlords be kind of crazy, so I'm like, I don't really want to have that situation, Hung out with cats for the first time. What? Huh? What do you mean for the first time? Can you elaborate by what you mean by you hung out with cats for the first time? What do you mean by that? You've not hung out with cats before? Ever? I literally know how old you are. What? First cat cafe, maybe. Have you ever... Not you! Not the... I never had a cat or knew a cat. You've never known a cat. That's crazy. How have you gone your whole life without even... with no cat interaction? I feel like that's a rite of passage. It just, kind of happens naturally, even if you don't intend on it to happen naturally. Had a friend with a cat, but it always hid from me. That's so sad! Wait, hold on, guys. Maybe this isn't
Maybe this situation isn't what we think it is. Maybe all of the cats have been hiding from Nana because they're too powerful or something. Like, they have, like, a vendetta against you or something, you know? And the entirety of the cat society is like, oh shit, it's Nana, you guys. Pack it up. That's crazy.
That's so sad. I'm sorry. How was, you said it was awesome, yeah? Would you ever, is there anybody in your family that's, like, allergic to cats or something, and that's why? Or are you just always have a is this just a dog society? Are we just in the dog world, only? Guys, it's not that I'm not enjoying how this bracelet is turning out. I think it is. I think it's really cute, but I need to add something. It just feels incomplete. I'm adding something. So we're gonna have to unstring everything. Not everything, but a couple of things. We're unstringing a couple of things. Okay, here we go. Where? I always lose this one case. Okay, there we go. As a family, we never really had pets until I got a dog. We had hamsters. Okay. Hamsters are powerful. Because you're secretly OP. I feel like that's not even a secret. Nana definitely is OP. Okay, let's see if I can get this tiny, super tiny bead. You know, it's tiny beads are the worst, I fear. Especially whenever the string that you're working with, like, frays at the end a little bit, then it doesn't fit, just for fun. I love hamsters, I have one, but it's very fat. What do you mean, but it's very fat? That's more of I have one, and it's very fat, and that's perfect. Fat ham's the best. Fat hamsters are very important. Yeah. I feel like they make the world go round, no? I feel like that's a thing. Oh, also, Nana, you're Canadian. Is saying no at the end of a sentence a Canadian thing to do? Can you confirm or deny that for me, please? I feel like I've been doing it a lot lately, and every time I do, I feel like I've become a little bit Canadian. Can you please confirm or deny for me? I don't know, I think other places do it too. Well, I've never heard of a place that does it. I think I'm low-key becoming Canadian. That's not even a possibility. Canadians are just Canadians. They're just next door neighbors. That's crazy. But in my brain, I feel like I'm partial Canadian. I'm slowly transforming into Canada. Canadians like the little word at the end of the sentence. Any little word? Does it matter on the word? Are there a couple, like, yeah, or no? Are you a yeah, no, or a no, yeah? Kind of, ooh. I think I'm a yeah, no. Rather than a no, yeah. I'm a yeah, no. I hope I'm understanding your question. I sat here for like 10 seconds and I'm like... You mean like, so whenever somebody will ask you a question, and they're like, I need an example. I'm a no yeah guy. Oh my god, wait. Is everybody a no yeah guy? Everyone here is a no yeah? Specifically a oh no yeah, that's valid kind of thing. Oh yeah. I think I agree first. I think I'm a yeah, no, that's valid. Yeah, no, I'm a yeah. Wait, no, I just did it again. Okay, yeah, I'm a yeah nor. I'm a yeah nor. Yeah, there you go. Confirmation, calling the apt. Yeah. Okay, we're restringing the Chikawa. I think it was because I'm putting a secondary charm on the Chikawa, that little bow thing. So I need there to be a little bit of extra oomph. Extra time, so I should straighten my... Has your friend given you any updates? You'll ever meet someone so annoying that you want to throw them out of the window in a 10-story building? So it's me, Oliver, right? I mean... Possibly, but it's Rio. She sent me an outfit picture. Okay, so... We're getting somewhere. Half an hour ago. Oh, okay, never mind. She lives down the street. Oh...
Never mind. Never mind.
I don't know how to tell you this, Nana. I don't know if she's coming. I think that you should also just go knock on her door. That'll always do it to someone to help speed up the process. You know? Whenever I need to get somewhere, I like to, cause Ryo's big sister, love her, very nice. However, also a very late core type of person. So I will sit there whenever I'm hanging out with Ryo's sister, and I will sit in the living room area of her house, and I will sulk on the couch for like 30 minutes until something happens. But normally she'll see me sulking, and she's like, "Okay, sorry, I'm coming," and I'm like, "Okay." So it works. His vampire voice, if you stick around, you'll hear it eventually. Well, I'm so happy that you mentioned that. When I was at the craft store earlier, I saw a little vampire. I saw a little vampire toy, and I was like, "Aw. It looks like Francis. Aw. Rio Mama loved it, because Rio Mama loves Francis. Tay, thank you so much for the Opkai stickers. Thank you so much. Of course you did. Okay, not too much on Rio Mama now. Not too much. Well, those are so good. Thank you! Stop. You're too nice. / pause. Okay, is this revenge for earlier? When I was bullying you in the Discord at 9 a.m.? I apologize. There's something wrong. I'm new here. There's something wrong with me. I'm new here. Okay, we're almost done with this Chikawa bracelet. I think it's turned out really cute. You woke up cranky, I see. No. I think I just woke up too early, is what it was. I woke up at... my alarm, my 8 a.m. alarm woke me up rather than letting me sleep through it, and that made me sadness. You know? Do you know murder drones? No, what's that? I don't know what it is. Do I have enough beads on this? I do. Wait, this is so elegant. This Chikawa bracelet looks so elegant. Wow. We kind of ate. Yeah, we kind of ate. Okay. Chikawa, you've never looked lovelier. My mom blamed it on this triple. Wait, no, you told your mom? No, don't tell on me. Blamed it on the triple espresso. No, that was my last triple espresso. Go watch it. A show by Glitch Productions. What is Glitch Productions? What else have they done? I've never heard of them. I live under a rock. I don't know if you know this, Oliver. I do live under a rock. I can show you Francis, by the way. If you're interested. She loves hearing about our interaction. Hey, really? Really? Your mom's so cute. Hey, BBG's mom is so cute. It's on YouTube. Oh, okay. YouTube's easy to watch. I love free things to watch. Wait, no, guys, this Chikawa bracelet eats. I'm so serious. Wait, no, I kind of want to keep it for myself. I'm not going to. Stop. No, but I kind of want to. I'm not going to. It kind of eats, though. I'm serious. This eats really hard. I'm gonna take a picture of it. Not right now. I'll take a picture of it after. This eats, though. It eats, though. I just need you guys to know. Okay, wow. Really cute. Okay, now let's make another one. Ever since she cried watching us at that meet and greet, she loves hearing us. Stop! She's so nice! Mimichi's mom! Tadika? What's Tadika? Guess I just... I've never heard of this. Are they, like, animated things, or are they, like actors in it and stuff? Interesting. No, all I do anymore... What have I been watching? I've literally only been watching Drag Race. I'm, like, trying to catch up, because I'm, like, behind on everything. A lot of the girly pop VIP really like Drag Race, so I like catching up, so I can be in the know with the girlies, and watching things that like the girly pop VIP are watching, and playing things that the girly pop VIP play. I gotta know everything, so I can interact with everyone properly. and indulge in the things. The amazing digital. Okay. I'm familiar then. At least with that one. Okay, I am familiar with the people, with the things. Thank you for off-guide stickers, Tay. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna have a good time at off-guide. I'm really looking forward to it. I think right whenever I started streaming, there was an announcement. I haven't, because I literally just started streaming whenever it went live. I think that I wasn't able to retweet it yet, but I think that one of the very first concert appearances that Riyo will be in has been announced. Right. So I'll post about it afterwards. Yes. What day am I on? I feel like I'm on Saturday night. Maybe it's Friday night. I don't remember. But that one will also be streamed on YouTube, actually. Yay! That will be streamed on YouTube. Yay! So, if you guys aren't going to Opka, you can actually still come see one of Ryo's performances. Yay! So that's gonna be exciting. I'm very excited for it. I love do concert. Yes. So I'm very super excited. It's like a concert relay event. And Yadu is hosting it, and there's a lot of other IRIAM livers that are in it. I believe that, what is it? Is Orpheus also in it? Possibly. I don't remember everybody that's in it, but I think that Orphe Nichan's in it too. I think. And then tomorrow, there's another special announcement. Tomorrow, another special announcement. So, it's gonna be really exciting. I'm really excited. Okay, so close. I got a lot of work to do still. A lot of work to do still, but I'm still very excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited to do all the prep work. I'm excited to chill whenever I get there, though. No, I'll still be grinding whenever I'm there, honestly. I'll find work to do. There is, whenever Riyo primarily... Oliver, thank you so much for the glue sticks. I appreciate that. When I was doing other idol stuff in other places and things, there was this one event. I was like one of the guest musicians there. However, I got there like a day early, and I was close friends with the people that were running the event. So I was like, okay, well, what am I gonna do for the day? My friends are working the whole time, so I guess I'm gonna low-key become staff for the weekend. So I was helping them, like, unload boxes. I was helping them count their merchandise stock. I was like doing everything under the sun just because I needed something to do. So I hope that somehow happens to me at Offkite. Is that I take on like 85 more jobs than I need to. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, the next bracelet that we're going to make, let's see, maybe we'll do one or two more. I'm going to make, right now we are working on Mew Mint. We have a vintage Mew Mint charm. She's not in the prettiest shape ever, but she's not as bad as the Ichigo charm that I have. I also had an Ichigo charm. She is really gnarly, and not the Cat's Eye song. Gnarly. Gnarly as in, like, scary gnarly. Not pause. What's the one time you've had the worst encounter with someone? My worst encounter with someone? I don't really know if I have, like, a horrible encounter with someone. I feel like, Ryo's the type that I'm very, like, level-headed whenever it comes to, like, people that I'm, like, stressed out about, you know? Or, like, people that I'm stressed out to, like, meet or work with or something like that. I try to become very level-headed, and I work through, if it's a situation that I don't like, I work through it in my brain until it's tolerable. That way I don't make it a big problem for everyone involved. So it's basically like Ryo takes the L, just so we can have a more peaceful experience. If that makes any sense. So that's normally how I do it. So I don't really know if I have, like, a horrible experience, because I've already blocked it out of my brain that it's not, like, a horrible experience. You know? I've already said, like, this is a situation that I will find peace with. Yeah, maintaining peace is harder. It is. But I'd rather do that than anything else, you know? I don't wanna make problems. And I feel like I'm the type of person, too, that anytime I have, like, an issue or something, people don't really... I've noticed in my life, whenever I have, like, issues with things, and I try to bring it up, people don't really... They don't really... I guess... It's not really, like, I feel like anytime I bring something up, I feel like I would bring it up very level-headed, and it would be taken as if, like, I am trying to be, like, what is it? I guess, out of, people, I maybe will say misunderstood, in a sense. Or, like, people think that I'm trying to be problematic on purpose or something, or, like, try to cause problems or something, when I just really, like, I'm like, I just want to, like, I want to be heard, and sometimes people don't really listen to Riyo. So I've kind of stopped, expressing, my, like, discomfort, or my, my concerns with things at times. I take my L's and I play along, you know, because I don't want to be, yeah, it sucks having to be the one that's always, like, the problem child, I guess, in a sense, you know, so I try not to do all that. Yeah. Mine was when I was walking in Walmart and I bumped into one of my friends, and two kids walked by and thought that we were dating. Oh no! Well, something like that. One time I was at a Target, and some teenagers, probably high school, walked by me and called me a bunch of slurs for fun. And I was like, girl, we're in Target. Like, what are you doing here? So I understand. I was like, well, like, I'm glad that you know what I am immediately on sight, but at least there's no misconstruing that I'm not the way that I am. you know. So in a sense, it was kind of funny. But I always try to see the happiness, the funny parts, and then things like that, you know. With awful peeps, it's okay. You know, I'd rather be like Riyo rather than anybody. You know what I mean? Because because of the way that my brain works now at this point, I just don't take anything too seriously. I'm just kind of along for the vibes. You know. So unless it is someone else, if it's with somebody else, if it affects somebody else, that's when Riyo draws the line. That's when I step in. But if it's just a Riyo thing, I'm like, alright. Well, it's L time. Hi there, bunny. How are you? Riyaho. Welcome. Alright. Bracelet time. Okay. Do I like that blue with it? No, I don't. That blue absolutely stinks. It stinks with it. Okay. Alright, this is gonna have to be an all blue one. The last one that we had was white and pink because there's Chikawa. But now we're doing Mew Mint. She does have, like, a little bit of a darker blue, too. And I did buy those dark blue glass beads today. Where did they go? Are they in this one? Yes! I think that those would actually work really well. I don't know if I want to do, like, a pearlescent vibe for her or not. I think yeah, the dark blue's a bit too dark, though. I don't know what I want to do. Complicated! Yeah, painting a ceramic frog and watching Pokemon. And that sounds so nice. Painting ceramics are so freaking fun. I haven't done it for... Gosh. It feels like decades. No, literally. Are you gonna post the bracelets in your Discord? I will. I'm not posting them right at this second because I don't have my laptop handy. That's why my audio is a little bit funky today. But afterward, well, my laptop, it's just in the other room. Also, yes, Belle, congratulations on your star for the 6th time. Mwah! Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Yes, but afterwards, I'll at least post the Chicago one. If I like how this other one turns out, I'll post this one too. But I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what the vibes on it are yet. I think I will use... I have some more, like, teal-colored beads right now, so maybe I'll use some of these teal things? I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to cook with this one. Maybe I'll... I don't know. I'm kind of at the point where I have, like, so many beads that I've seen all of them so many times that none of them are super exciting to me anymore. You know? So, sadness. I need beads that excite me. And none of them excite me anymore! So, what I'm trying to say is that I need to spend at least $80 more on new beads! No, I'm not going to. That'd be crazy. But unless, you know, maybe I will. I've seen some recently online that are like, I've seen, I gotta do it before the tariff stick panic. I don't want to deal with that again. So maybe I'll buy some more beads soon. There was, I recently saw, they had these beads that look like, they're literal beads, not charms. And they look like the Cardcaptor sock, it looks like, her second wand in the series, you know? The one with the star in the wings? I really want to get some of those, but they're a little bit more expensive because they're more intricate, but the middle of them is actually like a gem in it, rather than like a bead, like plastic or acrylic part, so I'm like, well, I need it so bad. Mama, congratulations on your 2nd star! Wow! Congratulations! Thank you so much for the support, Mama! Double kiss! Thank you so much! I really appreciate that. Congrats. It's Star Central right now. Wow. Okay, let's see. Okay. I need some, maybe I'll... It's very blue heavy right now. Maybe I should throw some white in there. I know that she doesn't wear any white, but it might help balance it out a little bit. Let's see what a white... I don't know. But Oliver, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Okay, let's see. Okay. This is complicated. I wish that I had, like, birds or something. You know? I think that I need bird beads. There we go, yeah. I feel like that would look cool with her. I think I'm realizing that I need to stop buying pink beads. That's what it is.
Enjoy the cats, the evil cats that keep fighting? Sure. Yeah, let's okay,
we've got... Maybe, I don't know, I keep just grabbing the beads that I've already used. Yeah. Do I have blue in these? I recently bought these, like, big gem-like hearts. They're very fancy. Maybe they'll look cute with it. Yeah, no, I don't really like those either. This is so hard. I don't know if I've ever done any with this character before, honestly. Not any bracelets. Because Tokyo Mew Mew charms are actually really expensive most of the time. And really, honestly, anything Tokyo Mew Mew is normally expensive, but they've actually gotten cheaper since the remake came out. Thank God, by the way. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the Tokyo Mew Mew remake that came out recently. I don't know if anybody watched it. It was less of a remake, and it was like the story was technically the same, but also, like, different enough for me to be annoyed by it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I wasn't vibing as well as I wanted to be vibing. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on, I'm cooking. A little bit, maybe. Perhaps. But yeah, the story was different, or at least the character... I don't really know if it was more the story was different, or, like, the characters felt kind of watered down, and I was sad about that. I was sad about the characters being watered down. And that's what it was. The characters were watered down, but because the series is like a redo, remake type of situation, it somehow made the merchandise, the old vintage merchandise, a little bit less expensive. A little bit less expensive. Because I think that everybody was mainly buying all the old stuff because that's all there was. And now there's not only that, you know, there's new stuff, new sparkly stuff, acrylic stands, people love acrylic stands, you know, so, like, the dolls and stuff have gotten a little bit more inexpensive recently, and I'm really happy about that! I'm really happy about that, and the charms and things have gotten more inexpensive and things, so I'm like, yay! Of course, it is, like, harder to find them now, but in general, I'm not super upset about it. Okay, wait, I think that bow would be kind of cute. Okay, guys, we are doing some chef-skateering. That's not a word. Okay, Rio, you can't just make up words and hope that everyone will understand what you're saying. It's not how it works. Okay, is that where I put the thing? Is this correct? Is this correct? Yeah. Chef-skateering. Okay, wait, hold on. Well, if BBT accepts it, that means that it's a true word now. Okay, never mind. We can accept it. We can. Okay. Yeah, but I'm also, like, covering up my... I have so many bead cases that are stacked, it's covering up my window, so I can't actually see the color of the bracelet, so I don't actually know if it's good. I don't actually know. I'm just gonna have to hope. I'll make it real. Wow, BBT is so dedicated! We all gotta start saying chef-skateering. If you're trying to do something important, if you're cooking, you're not cooking anymore, you're chef-skateering. That's so stupid. This is so stupid. Please no one ever listen to me. Please don't listen to me. It's not worth it. Okay, wait. Okay, do I have a clear version of those? I think I have a clear version of these instead. I think that I'll swap out this intense blue one for a clear variant. Yeah, the clear variant. Yeah. I'll actually use it. Really? You would do that for Ryo-Yo? Yeah. It doesn't feel so lonely with BBT saying it too. Yay! I'm happy! Yay, I'm happy! Life is good again, it's beautiful! Okay. I do a lot for Kamiyoshi. Can you take care of yourself? Could you do that for me? Not the well! That's crazy! This is the worst day of my life. Okay, I have some clear ones in there instead. I think that actually looks okay. Okay. The chef-skateering continues! I'll do my best. Does that count? Yes! Your best is all that Ryo... Oh my god, help. That Ryo-Yo requires. But it's also... Sometimes we don't do our best, and that's okay too. Sometimes our best is even very hard to do. So that's okay too. Okay, let's see. Do I want that bead to finish it? You know, I kind of like only one type of solid color. We've got a lot of, like, clear, jelly-like iridescent type things in this. Hi there, Double Moon. What a cute name. Welcome in for the first time. I'm Ryo-Yo. It's nice to meet you. Well, actually, I'm just normal. I'm just Rio. The yo is extra. The double yo is extra. Thank you so much for the star. How are you doing today? Yeah, the Ryo-Yo is if you're feeling zesty. So if you're feeling not zesty, just Rio's okay. But if you're feeling zesty, Ryo-Yo is the best. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Today we're just working on crafting up some bracelets. So I'm a little bit low energy, a little bit calm today. We're just making crafting. Right now I'm making a Mew Mint bracelet from Tokyo Mew Mew. I'm trying to find a finishing bead. We have a couple of iridescent things. I love making bracelets. Really? What type of bracelets do you make? Do you make, like, I know that's a lot of people will do, like, a lot of people do, like, things with, like, wire and stuff, and, like, chains and things like that, and, like, make charm bracelets like that. So I'll make, like, chain necklaces, but I haven't really done, like, chain bracelets. I only ever do them with, like, elastic bits. Just because I'm scared to, like, do, like, a chain one, and then it, like, not fit somebody, you know? I need it to be stretchy so it can fit anybody! Yeah, I make beads and charms. Wow, really? Really? I've made a couple of my own like beads and charms and stuff too, but the type of hand drill that I have is not like a battery powered one, and it is like literally I have to make the holes with my hands. So it takes me a long time to do that kind of thing. So I don't do it very often. I'd like to try making like clay beads at some point. I've never done that. But it does sound really fun. I've watched people make clay beads before, and they look so fun. Otoharu's whenever you're feeling stirred. By the way, not the last name. No, I don't like being just called by my last name. It feels so scary. It feels like I'm being yelled at. I don't want it. This is calm. Does it not feel calm to you? Does this not feel calm to you? This is calm, Riyo. This is no. I've tried. Well, okay, so. No, we had a typing stream on YouTube not too long ago. We had a typing stream over there, and I felt like that was kind of calm. Right? No one's gonna agree. They're all like, Riyo, not really. I thought hypothetically it was calm though. Speaking of, this is our last IRIAM stream for the week, and then we will be doing YouTube streams for Saturday and Sunday. We're playing a fishing game, which you guys all gotta be there for the fishing game. I promise, it's gonna be the best time of your life. It truly will be. It really will be. So we're playing a fishing game, and then we're also playing Luigi's Mansion. Wow. Luigi's Mansion. I'm really excited to play Luigi's Mansion. You know, okay guys, I was saying not too long ago that I was kind of goated at Luigi's Mansion. And that was before I thought that I was gonna stream Luigi's Mansion. Maybe I haven't been so truthful with you. No, please, I wanted to say no, but okay, I'm not bad at it. So I'm good at the game. I think, but I keep getting bronze medals in the game rather than. What do you mean? Oh no! What? I mean, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about that? I'm trying my best, and that's still cool, right? Yeah. You said that you'll try your best. I'll try my best, too. It's gonna be fun. No, I'm gonna do a good job. I'm gonna do a good job at Luigi's Mansion, and you guys are still gonna be impressed even if I do get a bronze badge. I don't know why I keep only getting bronze badges. I'm so serious, because I feel like in my heart of hearts, I'm like, no, I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing good at Luigi's Mansion, so I don't know why I keep getting bronzes. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any freaking sense. Somebody's gotta explain it in simple terms for me, because it's not doing it. The luck will turn around for stream. I like how you think. It will. It will turn around for stream. 100%. I got all these nice bunny things, and I haven't used a bunny bead once in any of this. This is preposterous. Okay, let me look at what our situation is for this. Maybe I'll add one more star. It will. Ruby, you're so nice. Ruby is so nice, everybody. Give it up for Ruby. The positivity is wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay. Alright, we'll do one more bead. Hopefully, maybe I'll do another of those frosted blue stars that I just got. But I don't want to use up too many of them. I only got a couple of them. They have this, a weird feeling to them. Almost like a powdery feeling to them. I've never really felt anything like that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, we'll finish it off with one of those then. It's a very interesting design on this bracelet, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just different from what I normally do. I feel like it might be too many things, though, going on, or maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just the amount. What's your opinion on wooden beads? I've never really used wooden beads, honestly. I I think it's mainly because the types of jewelry that I make is like all very like cutesy, and is for like J fashion type things. But if I were to make things for Ryo myself, I don't really make things for myself. I like making things for other people more than I like making things for myself. So I don't really make a lot of craft things for myself. I mainly have the vision of it being for someone else. So that's why. But if I was to hypothetically make things for myself, I'd probably use wooden beads a whole lot more. Honestly, just because I like wearing like a lot of like woodsy colors. Outside of my fancy streamwear, I like wearing a lot of woodsy colors and things like that. So I think that hypothetically, I would really enjoy wood beads if I were to make things for myself. Rio and earth tones? Yeah, I do wear a lot of earth tones. Like, I don't really wear dark reds a lot, but I do like really like dark, like berry reds, that type of thing. I like that color a lot. I just don't wear it a lot because I think that I don't look very good in red, so I don't wear red very often. But I like foresty greens, and I like browns, and I like beiges and things like that. A lot of different types of greens and stuff too. And in the event, some like oranges, like kind of like more like sun colored orange type thing. Sunset like type of orange. I like those too. I probably don't, honestly. I probably don't look very good in them either because my hair doesn't really match. I'm very much. I like my clothes to match my hair. And if the clothes doesn't match the vibe of my hair, I feel like I'm not a fully cohesive person. Yeah, so that's why I feel like I wear like pastels a lot too, you know? Like the color scheme that I am now. That's primarily what my entire lifestyle is. And that's just because that's the color of my hair. So I've done my entire lifestyle revolving around the color of my hair. I know it sounds stupid. It sounds really stupid, really silly, but it's kind of the truth. It's kind of the truth. So that's my main goal. Okay, we need to get one more clear bead. I think one more like clear circular. One more clear circular bead. You could always get a wig. That's true. I do have a lot of wigs that I have for like cosplay and things, but I feel self-conscious. I feel like you can always tell. Whenever Ryoyo's wearing a wig, you can tell that Ryoyo's wearing a wig, you know? Unless it's blonde. I've worn blonde wigs before, and I've really tricked people. People are like, wow, I love your hair. And I'm like, ha, I fooled you, haven't I? You fool. Blonde Ryo Tasukaru? There's a friend of mine who literally will like any man as long as they're blonde. It does not matter what their personality is as long as they're blonde. Real Tasukaru. I would still need streaks of some kind. Maybe like pink streaks or something. Cause I'd feel bad with no pink in my hair. I'd leave some of it. I'd only bleach spots of my hair. There you go. Something like that. Yeah, if I was blonde, my friend would be here a lot more often. Advocate blonde hair lovers scared me, but I also love them. You know, they're always dedicated to their craft. New series drops up. And there's a blonde guy in there. They're always there at the door knocking. Remember one time I had, this is before I knew Orphy-Nichan. So if it was, you know, I wish that I knew Orphy-Nichan at that point, because I would have just given it to Orphy-Nichan. But one time I got... Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I got swindled out of, like, $300? I don't think that I did. So, there was this time, I used to have this very, there was this idol group that I was a really big fan of. And I was going over to Japan to watch one of their lives. Cause that was pretty much the only reason that I would ever go over to Japan, was to go to their live shows. So like, for my Kamiyoshi's birthday, I went, and my very first show that I went to, I also went, for that as well, just because I wanted to go see them pretty early on. Anyways, so I went, the moral of the story is I went to go see a lot of their shows, and because of that, everyone that was, like, kind of in, like, the community, their, like, fan community, also knew me because I was the random foreign guy that always would show up to their live shows, and would always, interact with everyone on Twitter, and just kind of was, very, very, very vocal about my love for the group. Anyways, so there is this, oh my god, this is still one of my prized possessions, so I honestly, I don't regret it, okay? I really don't. But, there was this one person in the community, and I hadn't really, like, talked to them a whole lot. We weren't really, like, necessarily, like, friends. Like, I had friends that I had made in the community, and this person was, like, not really one of my friends, you know? You know, we would just see each other at the live houses, and that was kind of it. But, they had so sometimes the group would have, items that you could only buy at the live shows. And sometimes I'd have friends that would be very nice and would pick up the items for me, but other times they wouldn't be able to, because, like, they'd be busy and they weren't going to the live shows or anything like that. So I was like, okay, I get it. So, I would mainly just rely on the secondhand market to get these items. Now, this group had never had posters before. They'd had fans and special, like, birthday items and like t-shirts and stickers and a whole bunch of things, but they had never had just straight up posters before. Okay? And for real, yo, I was like, there's a poster of my Kamiyoshi. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need that poster. But they were one mystery poster, so it was like, you didn't know what member you were gonna get. Okay? And also, mind you, Ryoyo's Kamiyoshi was the least liked, the least popular member. Okay? So people were basically not even wanting this anyways. Okay? So, anyways, so this person, I made a call on the world, and I was like, guys, I really want this poster. Like, I really want this poster. It's live event only, so I can't get the poster. If anyone has the poster, please let me know, and if you don't want it, please let me know, and I'll buy it off of you. Okay? When I can send it to you, I can, like, bank link it to you. Bank transfer, if you prefer, or if you have PayPal or anything like that, I can do that too. Or whenever I come over, like, next month, I'll just give you the money then. Someone replies and they say, oh, I have your Kamiyoshi's poster. Bro is ready to send money by PayPal. No, like, literally, I went the mile. Went so many miles for my Kamiyoshi. I really, really, really did. I really, really, really did. Hi there, Anna. Welcome. So, okay. So, so, this person says, I don't even remember what her name was, but she was like, I have the poster. Do you want it? And I was like, yes, of course I want the poster. Mind you, these posters were probably like 1,800 yen. Right now, in this economy, that's probably, what, like, $10? Probably? Okay. And also, least popular member, okay? So, they tell me I have the poster. And I don't want it. How did it go to 300? Pause. So, they say, so you can have this poster, but, I also have a couple other items of the member too, if you want those items too. And I was like, okay, well, I might already have the items, but honestly, I'll take dupes. I don't mind. Because there was also some, like, can badges and stuff, that some of them that were, like, live house only that I wasn't able to get secondhand already. So I was like, okay, well, if you have any of these, I might also want them. And she had one that I didn't have already, and I was like, okay, well, sure. So right now, we're ending off, we have the cam badge, and the poster, okay? Then she comes back a little bit and is like, well, but Rio, I also, I've been trying to get rid of some of this other stuff, and since I really don't want to just, like, I'm trying to save money or something. I'm trying to get some money. So I don't know if I can sell you this poster in this can badge unless you also buy all of these other things off of me. But she was the only person that I knew had this poster. And I was like, I was desperate. So I said, yes. I will buy all of this other random merchandise that had it wasn't even merchandise of the idol group. It was Utano Prince Sama merch. She made me buy $300 worth of Natsuki merch off of her. Rubber straps, can badges, towels, you name it. I had so much. And I said, yeah, I really want that single can badge and that single $8 poster. I really need them. I really need them. So, we met up at a train station. I gave her my, like, $300. And she walked away. So the next day, I went to a cafe with, it was in between because it was the day before the live event that I was there to see. Maybe it was my I think that this one was my Kamiyoshi's birthday event. And I went to a cafe, in between, performances, because I believe that there was 2 performances that day. I went to a cafe in between with, my, like, main friend group. And I was like, Maki-chan, can you please look at these Twitter messages and tell me if, like, maybe when I was, like, speaking, because I'm not the best at, like, speaking Japanese, so I was like, did I say something wrong to make her think that I, like, wanted to buy, like, because I tried to make it a point that I was like, I don't really want to buy all of this additional Utapri merch off of you, because Natsuki, okay, listen, Natsuki's good, but he's not my favorite, so I was like, I don't really need $300 worth of Natsuki Utapri merch, but, I guess I'll take, so I asked her to look over it, and I was like, can you please tell me what I did wrong? And the whole time she was like, Rio, you just got scammed so bad. And I was like, fuck! So it wasn't me. It wasn't because I was just poorly expressing myself. I truly did just get scam centraled. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. But I still have that poster. I put it in a frame. I got it, like, custom framed. Whenever I got back to the States, and I was like, this is my special poster forever. And it sure is. It sure is. And you know what, though? I haven't seen that poster up on the secondhand market. And I check very often the secondhand market. Even now, they've been disbanded, what, since 2016? I think? Yeah. They've been disbanded since 2016. No. Yes! 2018? A long time. They've been disbanded for a long time. Sorry, was it? The phone ringtone! That was my ringtone. Sorry. It's a cinema roll song. Tokimeki Rainbow. Somebody was calling me. It's a spam. Screw the spam calls. But yeah, I haven't seen that poster come back in stock ever. So, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing I bought that poster for $300. Because I would have never gotten it. elsewise, you know? But by the end of like my tenure, by the end of their tenure, people were just like throwing me merch of my Kamiyoshi left and right at live events because they felt so bad for me specifically, which is so nice. I'm like, you guys should be keeping it because you guys are the ones that spent every like literally multiple days a week, every week with them for a very long time. But they were still giving it to me because they're like, no, you're the one that would always come and see the group, and I was like a mascot, you know? If it hasn't shown up now at this rate, it's probably worth 300. There's no way. I know all of the other merch for the idol group. You know, there's still a couple like dedicated fans, especially recently. They've been doing a lot of like a couple of the members have been doing like Instagram lives together and stuff, and I think that it's really sweet that they like kind of do Instagram lives together. They'll do like karaoke together and things like that, even though it's been so long, you know? It's nice to see them kind of like reunite in that sense and talk about just like fond memories and things. But you know, it's still a very small base of fans that will like come and support their live streams and things like that. A lot of them are very old now, and all of them have retired from being idols now. So it's kind of nice being able to still see a lot of them and know that they're still having a good time. My Kamiyoshi now, she streams like Dead by Daylight. She's like a beauty YouTuber who streams Dead by Daylight. I'm like, good for her. So I like watching her lives. I love that. And it's so Gatmoe because she's so elegant and beautiful. And I'm like, good for you. Good for you being a DVD streamer. It's so silly. She kind of owns at it too, honestly. So I'm always happy to see that. Okay, our bracelet is also officially done. I gotta find where I need to put my beads that I didn't use. Anna, thank you so much for the 10,000 stars. Do you like horror? I love horror, actually. I do actually. I've been wanting to watch a horror movie recently. I don't know what. I'm just in the mood for horror things, though. So I'll figure something out. If you have any recommendations, please let me know. Because I want to know. Okay, we've only done 2 bracelets. But, and I know what I said I was going to be here for like 85 hours. But I got to make thumbnails for tomorrow, for the weekend. Thumbnails for YouTube weekend. So I'll probably actually wrap up here. Have you watched Final? I haven't watched the new one. I've watched the... Is the new one out yet? It is, isn't it? No, I haven't seen the new one. It is. Is it good? Is it good? I want to watch it. I need to. No, I've seen all the other Final Destinations, but I haven't seen the new one. I haven't had time to like go to the movies or anything lately. I wanna go see a movie. It sounds fun. I should go watch that. Maybe I'm like trying to think of a day that I could take off, but I really don't want to leave VIP alone. Not for you guys, because I think that you guys would do very well alone, but I don't want to. Because I'm selfish or whatever. I haven't watched it yet. I've heard some haters, but their excuses are dumb. You know, I feel like you have to always go into Final Destination knowing that it's gonna be a little bit silly. It's campy. Final Destination is campy. It always is. Silly little boy kisser, you're just like me for real. I too am a silly boy kisser. But yeah. So I'll wrap up stream a little bit early here, and I'll go put up our waiting rooms for our YouTube. No, they talk about the deaths not being realistic. It's Final Destination. No, like, literally, like, what do you mean? Have they ever watched a Final Destination ever before? Stupid! None of them are realistic. That's the whole entire point of Final Destination. Duh! It's supposed to be silly and deaths that, like, don't make sense. But they're always, like, ones that will end up, like, sticking with you forever. Because then you'll, like, go on this thing, or, like, you'll go on an airplane, or you'll be driving behind a car, and you're like, what if this is the time that the wood from the truck in front of me, and the wood bed comes and attacks me through my car, you know? Like, yeah, they make you think about that. That's the whole entire point about Final Destination. They make you think about the dumbest deaths. That's the whole point. Stupid. People are just stupid. Final Destination deaths could happen. No, exactly, right? Scary stories to tell in the dark. I loved those books when I was a kid. The eye surgery one is still so good. No, like, literally. literally. Okay, I'll watch it then. I always liked the Final Destinations. I thought that they were campy and very fun. Hi, Dick and Go. We were just wrapping up, but I'm glad to see you. Yes, okay. So we'll wrap up here. I'm putting away all my beads, so it's Final Destination. It's a horror movie series. Like I would say a trilogy. It's way beyond a trilogy, but a new one recently just came out. And it's in the theaters. It's a scary movie, though. If you're into scary movies, it's in the theaters. The theaters. Me when I'm a vampire at the theater. Anyways. Stupid. Okay, we're wrapping up here. Thank you guys for hanging out with Riyo. Thank you guys for hanging out with Riyo today. And congratulations on your star! What the heck? Right in time! Right on time! Thank you so much for the support. Oliver, thank you so much for all the stickers as well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, this is our last IRIAM stream for the week, but if you would like to hang out with Riyo the rest of the week, we are going to be streaming on YouTube for the next 2 days. We're going to be streaming, Fishing Star Pro Tournament we're fishing, and then we're also playing Luigi's Mansion #2 this week over on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is in my description. If you click on my little profile up here, or off stream, anything like that, it'll have a link to my YouTube channel, and you can join in for our waiting rooms there, which will be posted in just a little bit. Yes. So I'm excited for it, and I am looking forward to seeing everyone there with me. Yay. And our IRIAM and YouTube schedule for the next upcoming week will also be out soon. So yes, I hope that I can hang out with everyone for the rest of the week. Yes. And thank you guys always for hanging out with Riyo today. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, yes. Bye. Can everyone be there on YouTube? Of course, anybody can join me on YouTube. Anybody. Free real estate, baby. Okay. Rio's gonna go now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, Riyo. I will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Bye, y'all.